Hello and welcome to the Chewcast. This is Arto and welcome to our team builder for week 3 of the FDDL. We are 2-0. Our first week was actually, we played immaculately. Our second week, our opponent brought memes. So, I don't know. Just say we're uninterested in anything else and talk, oh hey, I'm gonna win with these memes. But anyway, our opponent is a guy and the Dallas Starmies this week. So his team is quite threatening, although I'm really confident in us winning because of our matchup, definitely. Because our matchup is actually really good this game. Spectrum pointed it out. Almost everyone pointed out how good my matchup was, and I had someone help me test my team, and they said how annoying my Mega Venus set was. Because my Mega Venus set literally walls over half his team once it sets up. But anyways, our opponent has Magirna, Mamoswine, Milotic, Mega Charizard X, Tapu Bulu, Snorlax, Fortress, Hawlucha, Alolan Raichu, Gengar, and Pangoro. Now, we were we were in the chat. We were talking about how we play, and A Guy and Ahmed said they both like to set up and win. So I was just like, I'll use that to my favor. So I'm bringing Haze Leftovers Tapu Fini this week. Pretty good. Stops Megazord X in his tracks, really. Outspeeds Bulu and hits it with an HP Poison, although it doesn't kill, sadly, with my spread, but you don't really need it to kill. It does like 70-ish to 80-ish%. Moonblast and Surf. So, we really hit a lot of his team super hard. Well, super hard in air quotes. The only problem to this is Magirna, maybe. Freeze Dry Mamoswine. Like a +4 Zard. Zard with a ton of Dragon Dances. Bulu. I can't do much to Fortress, sadly. And then Alolan Raichu and Gengar are problems. But I need this Mon to stop setup. Because I know that a guy would love to set up on my team, because that's one of the ways he wins. So I feel like this is necessary in this team. Enough speed, outspeed Bulu. Because like a Scarf Bulu under webs, I outspeed. Enough, and then just the rest in HP and Spadef, honestly. And the next, we're finally bringing Hestia the Heatran. I'm pretty sure that's what I was gonna name it. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, but Hestia the Heatran, Air Balloon to obviously take ground type attacks, because Megazord, he's going to be running a lot of ground attacks, I think, because I have this. Mamoswine gets Earthquake, everything can get run HP ground, although Bulu actually helps my Heatran, because it weakens ground type attacks, which is actually really nice. So, let me mute Discord. Where was I? Anyways, look at his removal. It's only Fortress, which he has to bring it, or else I set up webs, I set up rocks, and I win, basically. Lava Plume, Earth Power, and Protect. The Protect is just to be cheeky. So if he is just to be that guy, versus like some, because I didn't really have a last move slot, so I was just like, why not run Protect? Might be interesting. So to like stall out grassy terrain, waste Z moves, perhaps. Enough speed to, I think, outspeed Tapu Bulu. Yeah, to outspeed Tapu Bulu, definitely. And overall, that's really all I need this thing for, is set up rocks. Maybe comment on a couple ground type attacks with Air Balloon up, and then like switch into Zardex, Flash Fire. That's really all this thing is here for at this point. I don't want to get rid of it because the only other rocker I have is Lando, and I have Lando for other reasons. Now, our next set, we're running Standard Galvantula, Sash, Sticky Web, HP Fire for a Fortress, Volt Switch, and Bug Buzz. Enough speed to outspeed base 100, so Zard. And that's it, basically. His team is really fast, that's why I need to get webbed up ASAP. Helps a ton with my team. If I can slow down stuff, threats like Raichu, Charizard, Mamoswine, if I can slow those down, my team has a much better time. That's all Galvantula is in here for. And now the next three that actually have a super huge purpose. We have our Yachi Berry Lando this week. Intimidate, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Sludge Wave for Bulu, which Okos, and then HP Fire for Fortress. We actually take an Icicle Crash with that. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. If my Intimidate is taken away, Icicle Crash is definitely killing. But if a -1 Mamoswine is doing 75 to 88 with Icicle Crash, without it, it definitely kills. But without an Intimidate, Ice Shard is only doing 53 to 63, and I outspeed a jolly Mamoswine. Yes, I outspeed a jolly Mamoswine. So, and then we do like 60-some% with Earthquake. So if we can get rocks up and pressure this thing out, definitely, that would help. Because it's one of the only counters to our Lando at this point. Because HP Ice, Raichu isn't doing much. And plus, if we get webs up, we outspeed it. Now, moving on to our favorite Mon, we're running an unorthodox set, and I love it. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Amnesia, and Synthesis. Now, what Amnesia does is once I get rid of Mamoswine, Zard, and Halucha, and I get to +2, I wall his entire team. So if I can get rid of his physical threats and get to +2, we win with Mamoswine. Alright, not Mamoswine, Venusaur. Enough defense to take a Flare Blitz? I think Flare Blitz 3 it goes with that investment. And then enough Spadef to where I think Psychic 3 KOs. Let me do some calcing. I don't want to be wrong with this. Earthquake from a Mamoswine is doing only it's a guaranteed 3-KO. Actually, a Life Orb Jolly Mamoswine is a 1.2% chance to 2-KO. So, and then a Charizard, Zardex, Dragon Dance. A Flare Blitz is a guaranteed 2-KO, sadly, so that we need to get this thing out of the way. Charizard X is a problem, and we need to get it out of the way. And then with okay. Did I? Jeez. Alolan Raichu's weak. Oh my goodness. A Psychic from a Specs. Oh, that's level 50, that's why. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't remember. I think it's a 3-hit KO from Gengar's Sludge Wave. Anyways, once we get to +2, we efficiently basically wall his entire team. Except for, well, actually, yeah, except for like a physical mon. So, in our last mon this week, this was really just a placeholder because I didn't know what to bring. I could have brought Screens Latios, which I thought was an interesting idea, but then Zard kind of fucked me up. A lot of things just ruined my life at that point. So I'm bringing Hitmonlee, and I'm debating Scarf, but with Scarf I don't outspeed. Zard at +1, sadly. So, yeah. So we're running Unburdened, not Reckless, I wish. No, not Limber. Eh. We're running Unburdened, Normal Gem, Fake Out, Rapid Spin, High Jump Kick, and Poison Jab. We can't touch Gengar. That's a problem. Gengar's a problem. If he doesn't bring Gengar, we're good. So I'm going to change Poison Jab to Knockoff because I can efficiently deal with Bulu better than Gengar. And Knockoff's overall better, in my opinion, because what's Poison Jab touching other than Bulu, in my opinion? So we have a relatively good matchup versus A guy. We could definitely still lose. But knowing my luck, I'll get hacked out. Definitely. But I'm definitely... Fortress has to come. I don't see Snorlax coming. I don't see Pangoro. I don't see Bulu because it's walled. I don't see Milotic. So it's a toss-up between these 7. Magearna, I feel like Magearna has to come because Magearna might, he has to bring Fortress, definitely, if he wants to get rid of my Hazards. If he doesn't, then Hazards kind of run through him. I think he has to bring Raichu, he definitely has to bring Zard, definitely has to bring Mamoswine. Definitely has to bring Gengar because I don't have that many good switch-ins other than P2. And then it's a toss-up between Magearna and Hawlucha. So, that's our team. Comment, rate, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Wants me up. See more. No? Way to look. Bye-bye.